I ripped my pants off, started screaming. When I ripped my pants off, this lizard fell on the floor and it just went on its merry way. Hey guys, there are some new faces here, so I thought we could do a get to know each other video. And in order to do that, I thought you guys could leave some things about yourselves in the comments because I do really like to get to know my followers. The first thing that everybody should know about me is that I am a total dork. Like, probably one of the biggest dorks you'll ever meet. I'm also very sarcastic. I have two dogs. I've got Pixie Lou and Noodle. They are both cavoodles. People ask me all the time how I came up with their names. So Pixie Lou, who is 10, when I decided that I was going to get her, I wanted the name Pixie and my sister thought that the name Lulu was really cute. So I decided to compromise and named her Pixie Lou. People think I'm insane for hyphenating my dog's name. 100% they do. Am I insane for hyphenating my dog's name? Probably yes. When I got Noodle, who was 5, I actually wanted to call her Peanut, but a whole heap of people I knew had just got dogs that they had called Peanut, and so I was like, I don't really want to name my dog the same. And my brother-in-law said to me, why don't you call her Noodle? It's a bit like, why would I call her Noodle? And then he was like, Noodle the cavoodle. I was like, oh, people laugh at Noodle's name. Honestly, if you ever met her, you would 100% understand. She is the most noodliest dog ever. I am obsessed with animal facts. So I love animals. I love learning things about animals. When my grandmother was alive, our favorite thing to do together was to watch documentaries. My favorite animal is the blue whale, which unfortunately not a lot is known about blue whales because they dive so deep. I can play 2 instruments. I play alto saxophone and piano. I was actually going to professionalize on saxophone when I finished school, but worked out pretty quickly that unfortunately not many people make it as professional saxophonists. I'm absolutely terrified of many, many things. Heights, clowns, the dark, small spaces, pretty much any bug. Obviously, they can sense my fear because they are all attracted to me. I will give you 2 examples. One includes me having a lizard in my pants. The other one includes me having probably the biggest huntsman you could ever imagine in my pajamas. About 10 years ago, sister, my mum and I were staying in a house on Hamilton Island. There was a lizard in the house that we were staying in. We were going to be spending the entire day at the beach. I felt bad for little lizard, so I tried to shoo him out of the house before we left for the beach that day. We were at the beach the entire day. We got home and my mum had given me a new pair of pajama pants, which were slightly too small for me, but I wanted to wear them because I didn't want her to think that I didn't like them. I squash myself into these pants, go out into the lounge area where my sister and my mum are, and I sit down on the couch, and underneath my left butt cheek, I feel this like sensation. And I think to myself, maybe I'm having a muscle spasm. I ignore it, and then I feel it again. And I'm like, I don't think that is my body. So I stand up and I put my hand where I can sort of feel this sensation coming from, and I just feel this long, thick wedge of a thing in my pants. And I'm like, yep, that is definitely not me. So I ripped my pants off, started screaming. When I ripped my pants off, this lizard fell on the floor and it just went on its merry way. And I was like, mate, I tried to save you this morning, and this is how you repay me. By terrifying everyone, including me, in my pants. Then the other story about the huntsman was I was 15, it was winter. I don't know who remembers Rage that was on every Saturday morning where it would like play all the kind of like most current songs. So I was sitting there in my pink Winnie the Pooh pajamas. Apparently all these stories involve pajamas. Watching Rage for hours. Then I decided that I was going to go upstairs and have a shower. Turn the shower on and I look down and I see what looks like a hairy leg sticking out of the sleeve. And I'm like, that looks like a spider's leg. So I think to myself, I'll just really gently pull on it hoping that in doing so, it is going to just like come off. Like maybe I've just brushed past something and it's like got caught on my clothes. So I very gently pulled on it, and in response, it very slowly retracted itself back into the sleeve of my pajamas. I lift up the collar and all I see is this absolutely humongous black mass of a huntsman sitting upside down in my pajamas with me. Now, I have absolutely no idea how it got there, when it got there. Was it when I was in bed sleeping? Was it when I was downstairs watching Rage? Who knows? I didn't stick around to find out. Ripped the top open and the spider landed on my hand, and because I was obviously screaming, it ran up my hand towards me, flipped it to the other side of the bathroom. Obviously, my entire family thought I was being murdered, which I was. My dad killed it, and literally 3 months after that, every single time anything touched me, I jumped a mile in the air. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to let me know some stuff about you in the comments, and if you want more videos like this, let me know.